guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United, and we are here. We finished our first two games. It was a rough one in the first one, but we battled back. We played well against West Ham, and now we'll try and keep things rolling here against Newcastle and against Fulham. It's a must-win game against Newcastle. They were towards right around the same position as us, and I just hate the Mags so much, so want to get a victory here, especially after last year. They opened up the season when ultimate difficulty was completely broken. They put 6 on us. Let's see if we can give them some payback here and grab 3 points. So Benedict Okoro will be sold for $4.5 million, sending him to Sheffield United. We're going to bring in Nieho, who's going to be one of the players that we try and focus our training on to hit those youth academy objectives. So Okoro will see himself out of the club. So we will get into the game here against Newcastle. It's going to be the same lineup. We'll go with a little bit different tactic. We're going to go with Marchenko on free roam. We're going to give him a little bit more room to play. Hopefully he can create some offenses. He is really shooting up 85 overall now. He is the Russian Ronaldo. Let's see if we can grab 3 points here from Newcastle. And we'll get this one underway. Conceição intercepts it, goes up to Manelik. He's on a run here with a lot of space. Has George Wood with him. George Wood now on the ball. Gets in the ball. Oh, right in the back of the net. Is he onside? And is he is. It's 1-0 Scunthorpe United, 10 minutes in. And we just get a good little counterattack and put ourselves on top. George Wood gets his season started. And that's what we like to see. We want to see him try and really press for that golden boot this year, as he finds it in the back of the net here, right past the keeper. 1-0 Scunthorpe United on top. Oh, they get a good ball to bounce there. It's right up top. They flick it up, and Yijit makes a really big save there to keep it out of the back of the net. Wang to Marchenko. Going to try and push forward. Can't do it. Has to lay off to Wang. Wang around a defender. Now through to Conceição. Can he find it through George Wood? Past one defender. Pushes on and he finds it for 2. And he's back on the score sheet here. 2-0 Scunthorpe United. Finding the offense there. As we just really, he does a great job just tearing apart those center backs. Pushes off the defender. Creates enough space. The keeper comes out, but he's not quick enough to the ball. And he's going to find it right through his legs. What a beauty there for George Wood as he's taken down and finds it in the back of the net to celebrate. 2-0. Alan Vick pushing forward here, has a chance. Goes into Wang. Wang now through to George Wood. He's going to turn past his man. He's going to have a chance to get Conceição on the ball. Oh no, couldn't control it at his feet. Goes a little wide and turns it right over to Newcastle. Free kick here, Conceição. Looks to go short. It's to Wang. Takes a deflection to Marchenko now. In the box. Takes the strike and right on the keeper. Conceição gets the ball here. Off to Wang. Wang now looking through George Wood. George Wood on the ball. Hat trick right there. Number 3, 36 minutes. George Wood on fire here, and he is ready to take the Premier League by storm. We saw the number that he has to hit in order to get that golden boot. It's 30, and it's going to take a lot of work, but this is the way you get it started. Game number 3, goal number 3, and it's only 36 minutes. We still have a lot of time to try and put it on Newcastle here. 3-0. Wang breaks it up. It's Bailey. Goes right back to Wang. Wang now trying to push forward. Holds up. Gets it into Conceição. Oh, can we get George Wood onside? He's on a run here. Number 4 into the back of the net. Oh, is he onside? He is again. Perfect timing by George Wood. It's first half. It's 4 goals as we are now absolutely tearing apart Newcastle in their back line. They have no answer for George Wood, who gets it timed perfectly. Keeper comes out, and it's in the back of the net again. Daly, a long ball here to Conceição. He's going to try and push up. We have Marchenko wide. Can we get a ball through to him? He does. He gets past the defenders here. Can he find another ball right there for George Wood? Oh, looking for number 5. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. And that will do it. We will go into the half 4-0. All George Wood here today. with 4 goals in the first half. Oh, they get it up, top of the box. Jackson steps out. Oh, they get it right around him. Yidge comes out. They never took the shot. Oh, and luckily that one's going to fly over the net. And the first real offensive attack goes begging here for Newcastle. Yedlin sends in good cross. Hung knocks it down. It's still loose. Conceição takes a swing. Falls down. Oh, and Yidge bails us out to keep the clean sheet. 4-0 still here in the 65th minute. Jelen on the ball, racing forward here, putting pressure on. Out wide now to Bailey. Bailey, can he find something in for a cross? Looking for Jelen. Has him. Oh, right there. Loose ball. George Wood couldn't find it, though. Oh, we turn it over here. It's a chance. Jackson slows him down. It's right in front. Good pass. Oh, no, we let up the clean sheet in the 88th. Just trying to get the ball out of there. It was a poor pass. Gets intercepted, and Longstaff can celebrate all he likes. It's 4-1 here, and this game is just about over. Manolek will get it up here. It will be one final attack, maybe. George Wood around a man, gets roughed off, and it's a free kick to end the game. Can we put home a one last goal? It will be, we'll just give it to John. Who cares? We're going to miss anyway. He lines it up. It's a pretty good timing, but right on the keeper. And that does it for us here against Newcastle. 4-1. George Wood, man of the match with 4 goals. He'll get the game ball, and he is off and running in this season. Hopefully a good thing to come. We had 9 shots. They were happy to just hold the ball on the outside of the box in the second half. We never really touched the ball, but they never really did anything with it. George Wood, a perfect 10. Marchenko, a 7.4. Conceição, a 9.0. Wang, 9.0. Yidge, 7.2. Awasi, 7.0. Hung, 7.7. Jackson, 7.7. Allenvik, 7.4. Bailey, 7.9. Manolek, an 8.6. Guzman, 5.6. Segura, 5.6. Jelen, a 6.3. And that does it. 4-1 over Newcastle. So we will move on to our second match of the episode. It will be against Fulham. Only one change will be to the bench, actually. Guzman leaves on international duty for Bolivia, so we'll change up our bench a little bit, but everything else stays the same. We'll stay with the free roam as well for Marchenko. We scored 4 goals. I don't know if it was because of that, but we'll test it out again. Let's see what happens here against Fulham. And we'll get this one underway. Marchenko intercepts it, goes right up to Wang, has a good ball here, looking for George Wood, on a good run, around his man, takes the tight angle, couldn't pick the corner, sends it into the stands, but a good effort there to get things started here for Scunthorpe. Oh, they get a ball in there, Manolek couldn't mark his man, it's right in front, oh, Yidge, a stone wall at the back, keeps that one out somehow. And it will go for a corner kick. Wang centers it here. Bouncing ball to Manolek, who will settle it down. Trying to find a pass here to Wang. Wang now. Right into George Wood. Oh, gets past his man. No. Oh, almost took too many touches. But picks the corner there. And it's number 5 on the season for George Wood as he continues his reign. And he looks like he's going to be an absolute superstar this year. He is going to be one of the best players in the league as he just gets past his man. Maybe took an extra touch there. Could have beat the keeper, but gets to it before him. And he finds it in the back of the net for number 5 on the season. 1-0 here against Fulham. Oh, it takes a bounce in. Oh, Yidge with a hand to it. Keeps Fulham out as the ball bounces around. And somehow he is able to keep it out of the back of the net. Goes for another corner. Oh man, can he find a pass here to Bailey? It's a bouncing ball. He has a lot of room to work with. Has one man to beat. Can he hold up here? He does. Now centers it. Oh, Wang overruns it. Couldn't find George Wood, and a poor pass from Bailey. Misses a great chance to find another goal here for Scunthorpe. Bailey racing forward into Conceição. Gets it up Wang. Wang now through to George Wood. Bouncing ball. Has one man to beat. Has the keeper to beat. Oh, and just misses a chance there. Would have been a tight angle, but George Wood on fire here, trying to find anything into the back of the net. Bailey out wide, gets the ball here, gets it up George Wood. George Wood now backheels it to Wang. Wang looking for Marchenko. Marchenko a chance into the box, cuts back, looking for that angle to shoot, finds it. No, a big save, keeps him out of the back of the net. And that ends the first half, 1-0. Scunthorpe United threatening with more and more goals, but unable to find the back of the net a couple times. It will be 1-0. Oh, Wang, a nice interception, gets it up to Conceição quickly. A build-up here for Scunthorpe. Trying to get it to George Wood on a run. Can we get it to him? Off to George Wood. George Wood now to Wang. Wang pushing forward. Has a chance. Gets it in front. It's George Wood. Picks the other corner this time. And it is 2-0. And that should just about do it. I mean, there's only about 15 minutes left, but we should be able to hold on here. Another great play. 6 goals now on the season. 6 goals here in the episode. George Wood absolutely on fire. Gets another one here against Fulham. Makes it 2-0. Awazi with some space down the wing. Looking for a pass here into the middle. Has it through to Conceição. Trying to find it here. Gets a good pass to Wang. Wang now cuts back. Looking for a pass. Conceição. Oh, just trying too hard to get it to George Wood there, and we turn it right over. Dave Frazier couldn't get there. The big man gets tangled up. Oh, and they lace it into the back of the net, and another 80-minute goal. Oh, just minutes away from a clean sheet, and Fulham not dead yet as we thought. We were actually a lot earlier on those time than we thought when George Wood scored. It was actually the 65th minute. And now a chance here as Yejic couldn't make the save. 2-1. Richter to TSA. Gets it to Bailey. George Wood now. All George Wood here for Scunthorpe United. Holds back. Trying to find some space. Couldn't do it. Intercepted here by Conceição. Broken up. Can we win the ball back? Find an extra goal. It's Richter. Drops it in. George Wood. Final minutes. Takes the shot right on the keeper. And that does it. 2-1. Scunthorpe United. And really just the George Wood United will find the ball here in the back of the net. 2-1. Really relying on George Wood a lot. But when you're scoring goals like that, I mean, it is... I mean, what else do you do? I mean, another game where Fulham happy to control the game, but really couldn't do anything with it. They find a late goal to find it 2-1, but Wang gets a 9.3, Bailey a 7.3, Conceição 6.7, George Wood 9.1, Manilek 7.2, Marchenko 7.3, Alanvik 7.1, Yejic 7.3, Awazi 7.3, Hung 7.7, Jackson 7.4, Frazier a 5.9, Richter 6.1, TSA 6.1, and that does it as we go 2-1 over Fulham. So we have one more day left in the transfer window, but we'll make a couple more moves. It will be Hamadi on loan to Swansea City, and Agustin Aguero will leave for Braga for $4.4 million. And it is early in the season, but Scunthorpe United, with an extra game, find themselves into second position. So we are right where we need to be. I mean, we're starting to turn things around, and that's what we were talking about. You just get a couple good games where you start turning things around, you start scoring goals, and it becomes a snowball effect. Everyone wants to play well. The morale turns around on the team. We're really thinning out the roster, so everyone's going to get a lot of playing time here, but that will do it for us here in this one. We have the transfer window still open, so maybe we'll see a couple more players leave, but we really don't have much more depth to get rid of, so probably hold on to the rest of them. We'll get into September. We'll go in against Southampton, so a nice game here against a top 6 team. We'll see what happens, but that will do it for us here in this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest ones are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.